have 100 pounds or more to lose? Well, this is the perfect video for you. I will let you in on a secret. We all lean towards diets. It's what we've been told to do. And if you got 20 or 30 pounds to lose, it's great. It works. Go on a diet, go to the gym, a couple weeks, you're probably down to where you want to be, or a month, and you look great for your spring break in your bikini. Okay. But let's say you got 100 pounds to lose. It can take 6 months to 2 years to lose the weight healthy. To just be disciplined and white knuckle, not eating the food you're craving that you're wanting, is almost impossible. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. I've got diet fatigue. I cannot do another diet. I had to stop dieting because even if you gave me $1 million diet, I couldn't make myself do it because it has failed so many times. I put all my hope into this diet. I followed it to perfection. And all it did was it led me to more binge eating. Let me explain. You're given a meal plan that you're supposed to follow. So much protein, so many macros, all, the terminology that they give you. Seems perfect, work, gonna make you healthy. It's worked for so many other gurus. Yeah, it works for somebody that's got 20, 30 pounds to lose because they can lose it in a month or so. You can be perfect for that period of time. You slim down and then you wear your bikini at spring break or you're thin for your wedding or class reunion. But when you have 100 pounds to lose, you're overeating, possibly binging. I know that's what I was doing, binging. As a way to regulate my emotions, I binge eat. It made me feel better. So when I go on a diet and you're taking those comfort foods away, it was causing a lot of anxiety and stress. And it was a perfection I couldn't keep up with because my emotional state relied so much on eating these foods and having that just release. When I hold back eating those foods, those comfort foods that I love, when I get those cravings, and over time as it stacks up and I become more and more obsessed with wanting to eat those foods, but no, I'm following my diet, I'm gonna lose weight. And then I step on the scale and I might lose a pound a week. And it's like, God, this is taking too long. I really want my foods. So I have just a little bit. And this opens a floodgate, Pandora's box. I start craving everything that I've been wanting since I started that diet. And I feel like I've got to have it because I'm going to start my diet back tomorrow, as I promised myself. So I need to get everything in that I had been wanting. And I start binging. It is a vicious cycle. Dieting creates scarcity in our mind. Like we're never going to have it again. And we crave it when we have an emotional need, when we get distressed, anxiety. Because if you're like me, when I have my comfort food, I calm down. I feel so much better. And then I get my energy nosedives. But I feel better for that moment. And then when you're in a state of anxiety, upset, just emotions you can't control, it is so easy to pick up your favorite food. Just calm down. I've had the most stressful job one time doing customer service. 8-hour days. And by the time I went to lunch, I would be so stressed. But I would go with a friend, we'd go to a restaurant, I'd have a drink, I'd eat a meal, the appetizers with with all those loaded fries. Oh my gosh, so good. Loaded fries and all the wonderful carbs stacked on there, the fats and the carbs. I felt so much better. I go into work, I could handle anything. I was so calm. It was almost like someone had given me a drug. like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, because I ate that food I've been craving. I know and this whole thing seems like so hopeless. It does. Really, it feels hopeless. And it hurts. And I've got, I had so much weight. And it was getting to the point I was starting to lose my mobility. My joints hurt. My energy just totally tanked. It got so bad that when I get up in the mornings after sleeping, I would sit at my desk to do my work. We had our own business, and I would fall asleep all day long. I wasn't even able to get the bare minimum done. I was scared. I went to Pilates class. I said, baby, I need to exercise more. I did that. I came home. I was in so much pain for like 5 days. I couldn't hardly walk. I was just limping around. And I was like, I'm going to die. I'm scared. So I started researching like crazy. And I started steps to become healthier and to regain my energy. And oh, thank God. It's been 2 years. I have lost 70 pounds. And I have a formula that works. And I'm able to, I know I can see this through to losing another 100, to losing 130 pounds. I want to lose 200 pounds altogether. I got this. I got this. I'm so excited. 2026 is going to be the year for me. I'm going to see it by the end of 2026. I'm so excited because I've got a plan that works. I want to share that plan with you. I want to walk through this with you without dieting. Dieting is restricting. It's giving you specific things you have to eat, maybe even specific quantities. This just sets you up, sabotages you, because in a diet, your mind, your mentality, mindset, and your emotions are not taken into account. Your mind and your body are not separate. They're one. And if you work on the physical, just dieting and exercise without working on your mindset and your emotions, you're setting yourself up for failure. So we work on setting our mindset, setting our emotions, having some joy in our lives. Stop putting our lives off until we lose weight, because depression feeds into that, the binging and weight gain. The depression, you want to eat more, you don't want to do anything. And this is the opposite of what we need to be doing. It is a natural weight loss. It's done without feeling that scarcity, the perfectionism, progress over perfectionism. In dieting, we try to be perfect, to follow on that exact plan. This is done based upon you having control and knowing your whys, why you're doing this, and connecting your heart and your mindset to the overall for the weight loss. It's like stacking your deck, using all the tools in your life to align them so that they're all working together for the weight loss. Not just diet and exercise, which is focusing on our body. We have to also align our mindset and our heart, because when you're upset, that's when you go for the food. Think about it. When you're in love, how do you feel when you're in love? I mean, nothing can go wrong when you're in love. Do you really even think about food? I know me, no, when I'm in love, everything's going great. Food is the last thing on my mind. I'm so happy. But let's say you have a breakup, really nasty breakup. Somebody you love doesn't love you back, and your heart's broken. That's when I want to go get that little pint of ice cream and just finish it off. And I want to eat those cheeseburgers and French fries and fast food. I want to start hitting the fast food. We address all that. So follow along with me. Walk through the steps of real, healthy weight loss. Reclaim your energy. Gosh, take control of your life again. I know what being overweight and binging, my life is chaos. Everything, my home, my relationships, everything chaos, because it's all centered around trying to feel better by eating. When I get rid of that, it's just so much better. I have control. I can start designing a life that I really want. So follow along and join our membership, because an important part of weight loss is community. You are not alone. You are part of a huge community in the world of people that need to lose 100 pounds or more. And we're struggling, and you're not alone. There's nothing wrong with you. What's wrong is the system that we've been trying to follow that is for people who have 20, 30 pounds to lose. And it sets you up for failure. You're not alone. Join the community so that we can share each and every day how we feel, our triumphs, our challenges. We work together to conquer this, because it is. Have hope. This is doable. There are people there are videos all over the internet where people have lost 100, 200, 300 pounds. But you see a lot of before and afters. You don't see what went on in between. We see a lot of videos, workouts. Okay, here's what they cooked. But it's the mindset, and it's getting your emotions straight. That's what we're going to work on. And we're going to do this together, because together we're more powerful, not alone. So I look forward to seeing you in the membership. It's free. The link is below. And look here for the next video on how to get started.